Kathy Hilton announces Splendid new career move ahead of the holiday season. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Queen of Christmas, aka Kathy Hilton, is inviting audiences into her spectacular home. Things are splendid for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Kathy Hilton because the 90210 socialite is inviting audiences into her expansive Bel Air home for a new series. Coming to QVC Plus and HSN Plus later this month, your splendid space with Kathy Hilton will have the proud sister of Rob OG Kyle Richards share her expert hosting tips ahead of the holiday season. What's more, she'll have some unforgettable stories to share along the way, according to the network's Instagram announcement. In July, the QVC Q50 ambassador joined Martha Stewart, Elton John, and others for the network's month-long Christmas in July event, as she's known to many as the Queen of Christmas, according to the website. During the special, the Rob friend gave her esteemed holiday styling tips and curated a festive tree exclusively for them, which would explain why she's been tapped for the recent honor. Not to mention Kathy's uber-famous Christmas parties. What does Kathy Hilton do for a living? When not decorating for the holidays, the wife of Hilton Hotel's heir, Rick Hilton, is an entrepreneur and philanthropist. Thanks to a long history with QVC and HSN, her fashion lines being sold worldwide, according to her bio. Kathy's collections can be found in top stores such as Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, and Saks Fifth Avenue, to name just a few. Additionally, she once owned the Staircase on Sunset Plaza, an antique store in the heart of LA. Related, Kathy Hilton and Garcelle Beauvais reveal where their friendship stands today. Photos. Why Kathy Hilton is considered the Queen of Christmas. There is no denying the business-savvy mom of Paris Hilton and Nikki Hilton Rothschild knows a thing or two about the holidays, given that her annual Yuletide parties have become legendary. Last year, Kathy spared no expense when transforming her Bel Air mansion into a wonderland for Bravolebs to partake in the festivities. With too many to list, cast members from the Valley, Married to Medicine, Southern Hospitality, and Vanderpump Rules, plus housewives from Salt Lake City, Potomac, and Orange County, were just some of Kathy's esteemed guests. Kathy and Nikki also decked the halls with a pajama party with HW's Kyle, Erica Jane, and Dorrit Kemsley, raising money for several animal rescue associations. Moreover, close real-life friends Luanda Lesseps of The Real Housewives of New York City and Cynthia Bailey of The Real Housewives of Atlanta were a few on Kathy's A-list guest list. In late 2023, Kathy's home became a runway for Bravolebs ready to bring on the merriment. Wives from The Real Housewives of New Jersey and The Real Housewives of Miami were just a few memorable Bravolebs dropping in. Over the years, pink Christmas trees, swathes of garland, champagne vending machines, you name it, have become unforgettable ways for Kathy to bring joy to the world. And her backyard is no exception. Fun fact, Kathy keeps her Christmas tree up well after the season ends. Get more with Bravo Insider. Sign up for Bravo Insider and read behind-the-scenes features including Cynthia Bailey unpacks the differences between filming RHOA and Rob, night and day. Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots, a complete guide according to Bravolebs. Brittany Cartwright reveals the real reason she wore that tiny romper to a job interview. Backfired. Angela Oakley on the RHOA beef she squashed too soon, and what you didn't see at the reunion. Confessional Interviews 101. What Bravolebs eat, how they prepare, and more behind-the-scenes secrets. Kathy Hilton explains the best part of hosting Christmas parties. When discussing why Christmas at her house is so special, Kathy told E! News last December, "It's fun to build relationships, especially when everyone is in such a good mood during the holidays." Continued Kathy, "I think it's important to include people and make them feel welcome. Once I see everyone talking, relaxing, and having a good time together, I'll move on to the next group. I really want everyone to leave feeling great and in the holiday spirit." Her styling decor? Kathy's decades of collecting vintage decorations have come in handy, she explained to the entertainment outlet. For example, she has her baby's shoes on the tree of her home's library, adding old toys which offer such a warm, nostalgic feeling to the room. Related, Kyle Richards and Kathy Hilton show support to Morgan Wade's latest career move. She also doesn't waste any time. I just read something the other day that said people who start decorating earlier are happier, and I believe it because I am, Kathy continued. I'm a retailer at heart. I had my own holiday store plus gifts, antiques, and all of that, and we celebrated every holiday. The day after Halloween, my team and I would start getting the store ready. See how Kathy just celebrated her niece, Alexia's, wedding.